I'm gonna say that again. VeChain can mess around and do $1 on you inside of a real bullish bull market. It could do $1. We're anticipating somewhere between 50 and 60 cents, and you pretty much can do the math. If I own 1 million of those, you can do the math on that one. Somebody said, look at OP Optimism. Is that what you're talking about? Is that, let me see, what's the ticker OP? Is that Optimism? Because, yeah, it's Optimism. Yeah, I own Optimism. I also own Arbitrum. I'm going to say that again in a robot voice. That's not a robot voice. Yeah, for the person that's asking me to look at Optimism, I know what Optimism is. If you like Optimism, you might want to also look at Arbitrum. Those are 2 layer 2s on the Ethereum blockchain. I'm going to say that again in a robot voice. Calvin, that's not a robot voice. Well, you might want to look at Optimism, and you might want to look at also Arbitrum. Are you feeling better, Calvin? I am feeling amazing. I am feeling amazing. Any websites for crypto investing in the UK? Crypto investing in the UK. You could go to Google and ask that. I'll just do it for you since I'm in front of my computer. Crypto exchanges for the UK. I'm sure Binance is one of them. Here you go. Top 10 best crypto exchanges in the UK. Can't make this up. I'm just helping you out since I'm in front of my computer. Here's your 10 best crypto exchanges in the UK. Right there you go. eToro, Binance, Crypto.com, Gate.io, Coinbase UK, I guess. Huobi, Kraken, right? Stay away from Gemini, they're in trouble. But yeah, I would say Binance, Crypto.com, Gate.io, and Coinbase. There you go. Okay. Right? There you go. Don't forget to read my ebook so you know exactly which one of those are the trusted exchanges so you don't get yourself messed up. How do you integrate your ICP into Coin Ledger? What's that? How do you integrate your ICP into Coin Ledger? Yeah, some of your cryptos are not going to go on a ledger. Your ledger may not hold some of your cryptos. For those that don't hold, you just keep them on a hot wallet, or you keep them on exchange, or different wallets. I'm testing 2 other wallets for y'all, SafePal, and I forgot the name of the other one. Right, got 2 more wallets that hold different crypto than Ledger. But Ledger is my number 1. It's my go-to guy. Anyone else CoinStats bugging and showing 0? I don't know. Yeah, no, that's weird for you, bro. It's not showing that for me. Definitely not. That's weird. What about engine? You spelled it wrong. You was in a hurry. Is the I next to you, the U on the keyboard? That's what happened. You was typing it fast, ordinary. And the I is next to the U, so you spelled in June, but it's Engine. You asked me about Engine Coin. Yes, I like that project. Here's what you need to know about Engine Coin. Let me give this to you with utilitarian value, because I like giving utilitarian value to my audience, because I don't like just answering the question. If I just answer it, then it's just well, I can believe you or not. But if I show you why I'm answering this way, then you have the utilitarian value. You can make a better decision for yourself. Check this out. Why do I like Engine Coin? Because if you go to CoinMarketCap, right? CoinMarketCap.com, and you slide over here to Metaverse, right? You click on it. You can clearly see these are your top Metaverse tokens by market cap. It's almost a $14 billion market cap, right? You slide down here, you can see ApeCoin, Internet, that's ICP, Decentraland, Axie Infinity, blah, blah, blah. Then you got Engine Coin down here. Why do I like Engine Coin? Most of y'all know I own Zilliqa, I own Theta. This is basically YouTube on the blockchain, or to be more specific, this is almost like, what's the name of that play, where these kids be recording and screenshotting and playing, I forget what it is, it'll come to me. But this is video on decentralized video streaming. Sandbox, Axie Infinity, Play to Earn, Decentraland, right? ICP, which is basically Internet Computer, and then ApeCoin, which is owned by Yuga Labs and Amoka Brands. I own all of these things. Why do I also own Engine Coin? Because Engine Coin is a platform that launches games. This is a gaming type of token, right? Gaming token, decentralized video streaming, gaming / metaverse. This is a blockchain that launches games. So let me tell you the importance behind that. If I was to ask everybody on this live right now, give me the number one game inside of the Google Play Store for 2025. Don't try to give it to me. You won't get it right. What you can do at best is guess. Oh, it's going to be da-da-da-da, and you can start guessing, and then that's great. But guessing doesn't make you a lot of money, is right? Doesn't. If I was to ask you the same thing in the Apple Store, give me the number one game that's going to be number one in 2025 in the Apple Play, right in the Apple Store. You can only do nothing but guess. Well, that's what we're doing right here. ApeCoin, Internet Computer, Decentraland, Axie Infinity. Those are the top gaming coins right now, metaverse gaming type of coins, right? Yes. Well, what if I said, you know, if you invest in the Google Play Store itself, or if you invest in the Apple Store itself, right? You don't have to worry about who's going to be number one in 2025. You don't care. You're investing in the store itself. That's kind of the idea behind me investing in EngineCoin. That should probably be your premise as well. You have your bets for ApeCoin and Decentraland and Sandbox and, you know, Zilliqa, that those are going to be some top metaverse and top gaming type of projects. Congratulations. That's good stuff. But you also want to make sure you have some exposure to EngineCoin, because EngineCoin launches games. That means some of those games that you see may not make it to 2025. Some of them might fall down. And EngineCoin might launch a game that becomes number one. It's probably best that you have something like that in your portfolio. At least that's my thought process behind it. By the way, it's not just me. It's there's other smart people that they think like that too. It's a hedge, is what I'm telling you. GRT crypto, how you evaluate GRT crypto, the graph. You're asking me about the graph. I like the graph. I don't have a big bag of the graph, just a small bag, but I'm looking to get a bigger entry point once the market comes down. I truly still believe the market is coming down. I have not let go of that information. But I got some chart. When I show y'all the charts today, ooh, we're gonna look at charts here in a second. I'm just filling up and just answering some questions right up, because we don't get to questions till late, but I'm just kind of answering a couple questions before I get to the charts, because I got two things to show y'all on the charts that's gonna be like, dicey. Somebody said Veracity, cash out or no? Right, cash out Veracity or no? Well, I'm not a financial advisor. I can't tell you if you should cash out or no. But Veracity is up 180% for the month. You might want to take some profits on that. Yeah, cash out. You see, I don't know what your definition of cash out mean. Cash out meaning take some profits off the table. I think you should always, take some profits, especially when a project is up 180%. It was up higher than that. You should take some profits. Do not be a stranger to taking profits. This is how you play this game to win. If you're asking me, should you sell all your Veracity position, meaning cash out, like sell everything, that's going to be a hard no for me. It's not financial advice, but I'm never going to tell you to sell all your bags in a bear market. That's insane. Why would you do that? If you're looking at 180% pump for Veracity in a bear market, what the hell you think is going to do in a bull market? Think about what I just asked. If Veracity is up almost 200% for the month in a bear market, what do you think that's going to do in a bull market? You might want to make sure you keep some of that in you. I got 2 million of those. Let's see what else we got here. LRC token. I don't have anything in LRC. LCX is what I have my money in, and it's pumping. It's up 323% for the month. I made a ridiculous amount of money with LCX. Somebody said it's going to drop. 50-50 chance. It's time to get to the charts, because this is where people are getting ready to start arguing. Right? There's going to be a lot of arguments. There's already a lot of arguments, all on Twitter, all on YouTube, people arguing. The bulls is arguing with the bears. It is a huge damn argument. And I'm trying to tell my audience and get them in the mindset of, don't get caught up in these arguments. You think people aren't in my comments on my TikTok feeds and stuff like that? Yeah, I thought you said he was going 12 to 14,000. Ha ha ha. Guess you're not just as good as me and stuff. I have to laugh at that stuff. I can't even engage in that stuff because it shows me just how much of an amateur they are in this market. They think that because we're not at $12,000 to $14,000 right now, they think that this 100% that a bear market is off the table. That's not smart. I'm telling you right now, these people This shows me that they've never been in a bear market before and they've never seen a bull market before. These are people that are new to crypto and they want to try to get some clout. They want to try to use my platform to say, oh, see, I told you. This is not a see, I told you so moment. You might need to chill. Nothing is guaranteed at this particular point. I'm getting ready to prove it to you right now. Oh, y'all gonna love it. I'm gonna give you all the bullish stuff, and then I'm gonna back it up and show you some stuff that say like, oh shit, yeah, you might want to calm down because we still could be very much so bearish. Let's see. Let's start with the first here. This is low hanging fruit. Before I get to the charts, the low hanging fruit is this. It is a reason that there's a word here that says neutral. Normally, neutral means in the middle for the most part, right? It could go either way. Is that what? Let me see the definition of neutral. I'm just curious. Definition of neutral. Did I spell that right? Oh, the B is next to the N. All right, let's see right here. Not helping or supporting either side in a conflict. Not helping. I'm not gonna tell you that this thing is crazy. We're in a bull market or a bear market right now. I'm telling you that this is a conflict here, okay? Having no strongly marked or positive characteristics or features, right? Neutral, devoid of sentiment. The market sentiment is void. It's saying, I don't know. I don't really know if this thing is bullish or if it's bearish. It's neutral. It could go either way. I don't have a dog in this fight is basically what a lot of people are telling you. So if you get somebody that is just dead set against for telling you that we are in a bull market, that person is not to be trusted. It is what it is. I'm gonna keep it all the way real with you. If somebody telling you, I'm telling you, 100%, we are in a bull market, you got to look at that person and say, yeah, see, that's why I don't rock with you. That's why I don't rock with people like you. You have a hidden agenda. If people are telling you, no, I'm telling you, 100%, we're in a bear market still, whatever. Listen for the people like me, that's telling you, I'm still bearish, but I'm choosing to be on the other side of this neutral thing. It could go either way. I am bearish, and I make no mistake in telling people that. I think that we're going to come down. I can be wrong. There's 50% chance I can be wrong. This shit is neutral. If nobody's telling you that, don't trust them. Now let's go to the charts. That was the low-hanging fruit right there. I just want to make sure I set my audience up so they can understand where I'm at with mine, okay? Now let's look at this thing. I'm going to show you a lot of stuff that's bullish. Oh my God, when I show it to you, you're going to be like, but Calvin, I want to show it to you so that you can make your mind up. I don't want to sway you. I want to show you the charts, give you the information, and you can make up your mind on whether you want to be bullish or bearish, all right? Let's pull up these charts, and then I'm going to show you some things that I didn't show you yesterday. If you was on my live yesterday, you saw these charts and me update you. But today, I'm getting ready to show you some things that I didn't show you yesterday. Look at this, okay? Oh my gosh. We're tracking Bitcoin. We're tracking Bitcoin on the weekly. That means each one of these candles are weekly candles. And we're tracking the 50 and the 200-week moving average. Both of those are extremely important to the Bitcoin crypto market. Let me tell you why. If you ever see, let me take this 200, close that off real quick. If you ever see Bitcoin above this blue line, which represents the 50-week moving average, is blue, you see that. If you ever see Bitcoin above it, you will be bullish. That was way back in 2017 during the bull market high, right there. You see it? If you ever fall below the 50-week moving average, you see that? Normally, Bitcoin catches itself on the red line, which is the 200-week moving average. It did that in the bear market of 2018. You see that? No candles closed below that red line. Look, push back up above the blue line, bullishness, right? Fall back below it. Guess what happened right here? Look at this sharp crash. What do you think that was? Let me show you the date. You don't have to guess, I'll tell you. March of 2020, this was the COVID crash. COVID came and it crashed the market. People started taking their money out of the market. They were scared as hell. They started cashing out 401ks, taking their money out of the market, selling their stocks. They thought the world was going to a hell in a handbasket. And they crashed the market down very, very sharp. Didn't stay there long though. It recovered very quickly. And look what happened. People who bought the COVID crash got absolutely rich. I got a little bit rich off of that. I ain't gonna lie to you. You see that? After this COVID crash, we pushed back up above that 50-week moving average. Look at all that money that was made. That is an extreme amount of money. I'm telling you, Bitcoin hit $68,000, right? Now look at where we are here. What's been transpiring for the last year or so, 400 some days. Here, which was December of 2021, we started losing that 50-week moving average. Where you see it? We fell below it and we stayed here a long time. Remember I told you these are weekly candles. So if I do this, I show you. Once we came out of that, we was here for about 84 days. So y'all just think these are just regular candles. You think it's like 6 or 7 days. No, that was 84 days. These are weekly candles. So a little over 2 months, almost 3 months, we stayed here, moving sideways. Pushed back up, and I told the audience, I said, this is not good. We're just approaching this 50-week moving average, but we are still in a bearish tone right here. This was back in March of 2022. People didn't listen to me. We literally had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 weekly candles consecutively down. You have never in the history of Bitcoin seen 9 red candles consecutively anywhere on this chart. You will never see 9 consecutive weeks of bearishness. This was unprecedented. And that marked that we was in some serious trouble as we continued to fall. We hit the 200-week moving average. Instead of catching ourselves, we blew right past it. Look at that. Blew right past this red 200-week moving average. And then we stayed up under it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks under the 200-week moving average. Finally got an opportunity back here in July, right? Finally got an opportunity to approach it to see if we can get back above this thing for some support. Literally tried to do that and came crashing right back down. Oh my God, we was here for months and months and months. And this time we fell below the 19,499, which again was a bull market high of 2017. The bull market high 2017 was 19,500. We literally fell below 19,500, and that was a sure sign that crypto was in serious bearishness. We stayed there for months and months. Now we're doing this. This is very bullish, y'all. We have blown past the 19,500, which was resistance for 5 weeks here and way below it. Is that true? Yes. This candle shows that we blew past it. This candle right here is called a confirmation candle, because once you blow past a mark, this candle confirms that you are past that mark. That's the confirmation candle. That is extremely bullish. We are now printing a third candle here, or I should say a second candle past this blowout, and we are now approaching the 200-week moving average. You see that? We're trying to get back up to the 200-week moving average. That is bullish. All the time that we're trying to do this 50-week moving average is coming down. Ladies and gentlemen, let me show you something here. Let me put my crosshair on it. The 200-week moving average is $24,752. We're sitting at $23,156. If we get up here to this 200-week moving average, we have to print a candle above it, showing that we're past it, and then a confirmation candle to prove that we are now supported at the 200-week moving average. If we get rejected here, you have a real problem. You're coming back down. I still have my $12,000 to $14,000 Bitcoin box here. You see that? It's still here. I am not moving this. We still have some stuff to accomplish here. But this is bullish. Make no mistake about it. We're going up. We're approaching the 200-week moving average. The 50-week moving average, ladies and gentlemen, is sitting here at 25,650. If we get rejected at this 200 or this 50-week moving average, you can expect some more downward turn. I'm making sure my audience knows this, because you can continue to go up and be bullish. There's some serious resistance here at the 200-week moving average, and some serious resistance that's going to be here at the 50-week moving average. I will be watching this with you. But anybody telling you that, oh my God, we're in a bull market, you make sure that you let them know. What's the number? Write it down. The 200-week moving average is at $24,812. You have to get a candle above that and a confirmation candle after that to make sure that we're above that. There's support. Right after that, because the 50-week moving average is coming down, right? The 50-week moving average, write this number down, is sitting at 25,650. If you get rejected at that 50-week moving average, expect that we're coming back down here to my red box where I have it. I'm telling you right now. And remember, if we get past that 50-week, which is 25,000, if we blow past that, what did I tell you about getting past this blue line? If you get past this blue line, which is the 50-week moving average, you can expect some fireworks. Real talk. We don't know yet. We have to wait, don't we? Let me flip my camera around and ask my audience, do we have some waiting to do? Is it okay to take advantage of this bullish momentum right now? But is it confirmed that we're in a bull market? Hell no. I'm looking at the 200 and the 50 week moving average. Is that true? Should we wait before you start going crazy in this shit? Absolutely. If you come hang out with people like me, there's some other people that know how to chart. They know this stuff. But if you come on my live, I'll show you. I'll tell you. I was like, oh my gosh, we're bullish. We're getting past that 50-week moving average. If we get rejected at $25,000, which is where that 50 is, coming down. And this is why I laugh at people leaving comments in my TikTok feed talking about, you said we was coming down to $12,000 to $14,000, and here we are now at $22,000 and $23,000. You don't know what you're talking about. I absolutely know what I'm talking about. You, sir, don't know what you're talking about. This is how people get wrecked, trashed. Oh, believe me, I'm gonna show you something else in this daggone chart here later on too. I'm just trying to help my audience out so that y'all don't get caught up. It's noise. Don't listen to the noise. Let that roll off. If you understand what I'm telling you and it makes sense to you, what I'm saying to you, don't listen to those other people. They have no idea how this works. These people get crushed in the market. I don't want to see that happen to y'all. Okay. Double tap the screen if what the information that I'm giving you is correct. Double tap the screen if the information I'm giving you is good information, for real. It can help you make an intelligent decision about what you're doing when your money, especially deploying capital into the market. Be careful. I told my audience, I think 50%, that's about as good as I'm ready to go. All right, let's look at this next chart. This is my EA ribbons. These ribbons are, listen, I see questions down there. What about the Ripple case? What about this, that, and the third? For a second, if you just listen to me, listen, I got you, but I'm not doing Q&A session right now. I don't want you to think I'm a butthole and I'm not just answering your question. But this is not the time for me to answer your questions. This is the time for you to look at me, show you these crypto charts, because you're asking me about the Ripple case and all of that. The Ripple case is, I'm giving you information that's going to help you with that Ripple case. If you don't look at these charts, then you're going to miss it. You're going to miss it. Shit. All right, let's flip the camera around. Let's continue. Let's keep going. These are my EMA ribbons. If you've never seen this chart right here, this chart right here is the absolute truth. It is not something you will find in a generic indicator. It is a custom chart. It is very bespoke, okay? Meaning you have to know how to build this chart out like me. So I am looking at daily candles for Bitcoin. Let's look at Bitcoin here because that's just the one that we got to look at. I'm looking at, we'll look at the rest of these here in a second. But I'm looking at Bitcoin on the daily, and I'm tracking Bitcoin from the EMA 20. That means the exponential moving average. From the 20 all the way through the 55. That means I want to see exactly what's happening with this thing. You see that? The 55, I colored it blue. And the 20, I colored it yellow. There is a reason that I have that yellow and blue, because that is a very, very stark contrast. Okay, you do not have to blend that up. So let me show you what's going on here. Let me pull this thing back so you can see how I'm doing this. Look at here. How does this ribbon work? Which is absolutely 100% the truth, okay? If you ever see this 20 EMA, which is the yellow, above the 55 exponential moving average, which I have colored blue, and these ribbons are separated, you are going to be bullish in the market, period, end of discussion. That yellow ribbon or the 20 over the 55, bullishness, 100%, okay? If you ever see me give you a thumbs down, it is because something is happening in the market. Look at this thumbs down that I gave you right here. Look what's happening. The EMA ribbons get tangled up. You see that? If they get tangled up and you see the yellow, which is the 20 EMA, fall below the 55 and these ribbons separate after that fall, you're going to be looking at nothing but bearishness. Is that true? Let me make sure. Is this not bearishness? You see that? Bullish is going that way. This is bearish, right? Facts. You never want to see me give a thumbs down on this chart. You will lose money if you don't know how to trade going down to a bear market. Bearish stuff, right? Look at this. Thumbs up. July 2021. The ribbons cross. You see it? The 20 crosses over this blue 55 and the ribbons separate out. Look at all that bullishness. Money. Y'all get the idea how this works, right? So let me just go and show you where we are right now so I don't have to drag you out on this. Look at this. Ask me, is Bitcoin bullish? Look, I gave a thumbs up. January 13th of this year, I gave my audience a thumbs up. They were waiting for it. Look at the last time I gave them a thumbs down. Was back here, the FTX crash. That was November. And before that, I had gave them a thumbs down and they was just like, God damn it, Calvin, please give us a thumbs up. And I was like, I can't. Way back here, April of last year, I gave a thumbs down. The market was extremely bearish. This yellow it has to be above that blue 55. I'm telling you right now. So this is where we are right now. I gave a thumbs up and you can clearly see that we are bullish. My chart will never lie to me. It is custom, it is bespoke, and it does not just work for Bitcoin. Calvin, show me that it just doesn't work for Bitcoin. Look at Ethereum. Ethereum is bullish. Yeah. That 20 is above that 55. These ribbons are separated. There was the cross right there. Ethereum has been bullish ever since that cross. Has it not? Hell yes. Calvin, what about Cardano? Cardano crossed back here, January 16th, and it has been bullish ever since. That 20 is above that 55. Starting to get a little bit of an entanglement here. That means Cardano's losing some momentum. I can see the 55 starting to get tangled with the 50 and closing on the 45. Cardano is losing momentum. I can see it right here in my chart. Polygon Matic. The cross was back here, was it not? Look at it starting to push up, and then the cross, explosion. It's still bullish. Is that true? We can look at all of these cryptos. I'm not gonna do all of them. I'm just telling you that my chart doesn't lie to me. Bitcoin is bullish right now. Doesn't mean we're in a bull market. It means we are bullish. Y'all agree? Let's look at this next chart. This right here is Gaussian channel. This is something that you can find in your regular indicators on TradingView, okay? This Gaussian channel is pretty simple. I like it. Some of y'all call it, you know what I'm saying, a Christmas tapeworm. It could be that if that's what you want it to be. But here's what you need to know about this Christmas tapeworm. If you ever see this Gaussian channel flip green and Bitcoin is above it when it flips green, you see that? It flips green and Bitcoin was above it, you're gonna be bullish. If you ever see this channel flip red and Bitcoin is below it, when it turns red, you better believe that's gonna be bearish. Y'all get the idea how this works? Green above, bullish. Red when it's below it, bearish, right? Look at where we are right now. Don't let me drag you out. Is Bitcoin bullish or bearish? You tell me. Now that y'all understand how this chart works, is Bitcoin bullish or is it bearish right now? You better believe this thing is green and is way above it as it flipped green. Bitcoin is bullish. Straight up and down, right? Now, those are the bullish cases. I got one more bullish case. When I show you this, you're gonna be like, this is one of those things. I'm showing you two charts that I have not shown my audience probably in like a couple weeks. And these charts, you really know how, you got to know what you're doing in order to bring these charts for people to learn this stuff. Watch this. The first one is the S&P 500. We haven't looked at that in a couple of days. How are y'all? Oh, you're going to be surprised. Bitcoin is treated like a tech stock, which means it closely follows the S&P 500. Let me show you what I'm talking about here. All right. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Let me split my screen before I flip my camera around. I'm gonna split my screen because I want this to be very, very clear on what I am saying to you. Check this out right here. All right, here we go, look. People who invest heavily, I'm talking about in equities markets and stuff like that, NASDAQ, New York Stock Exchange, people who put a lot of money in the S&P 500, which is where the big boys hang out for real, big money, they treat Bitcoin like a tech stock. And so you can see here, The S&P 500 has been crashing down for over a year. You see this? Look at when it started crashing. This was the bullishness up here, and then it started crashing down in 2021, right? Right at the end of 2021. You see it? Crashing, crashing, crashing. Guess what else was crashing with it? Bitcoin is following the S&P 500, always does. Until Bitcoin and crypto matures to have its own cycles, it's following the S&P. Why am I showing you this right now? Because look, Bitcoin is pumping right now. Is it not? Look, is it not pumping? Well, guess what else is pumping? Let me zoom in for you and show it to you. Holy crap, Calvin. Yeah. Let me actually pull this back to a one page so you can see what's going on here. Look at my audience saying, holy shit. I told you. Y'all see the emojis down there for my audience? Macaulay Culkin style. Right. Let me show you. We have broken support for the S&P 500. Y'all know I was telling y'all, we are not bullish until we break the support. Holy crap. I was waiting for a confirmation candle before I showed this to my audience. We have been trying to break this right here. This white line right here, ladies and gentlemen, is a trend line that I drew. Drew this trend line from way back here. Been tracking Bitcoin since the early part of 2022, January. Look at this. We got a rejection here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves down. Rallied up, rejected. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ways down. Rallied up, rejected. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ways down. Look what happened here. We rallied up, we got rejected, came down, rallied back up, got rejected. I'm thinking that this was gonna be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We just broke support. Broke this resistance. Holy shit. Look at this. And it broke past it and it printed a candle behind it, which is a confirmation candle. And there's a third candle. We have literally broken a trend line that has not been able to be broken since January of 2022. I am literally showing you this. The first rejection on that trend line was January of 2022. Let me show you how long that has been so you can understand why this shit is crazy. From here to where we are right now, from this break of it, it took 384 days to break that trend line, but it is broken. Holy crap! Almost 400 days of rejection off of my trend line for the S&P 500, and we have ripped past that thing with a confirmation candle printed behind it. Ladies and gentlemen, here's why you got to be careful. I got another chart to show you. Look, that was lightweight. I got another chart which is bespoke that I'm gonna show you. You're gonna appreciate that one. But we gotta talk about this for a second. If we've been getting rejected from that trend line for damn near 400 days, over a year, and we just broke past it, that's why Bitcoin is pumping. Bitcoin is following the stock market, and the stock market is going nuts right now. But ladies and gentlemen, here's why you got to be careful. Here's why the market is neutral, and here's why I'm still bearish. I see the bullish momentum. I do. Listen, guys. You think I'm not human? You think I don't want to FOMO into the market and deploy all my capital? I do. It's not smart. Listen, we are still going to see a dump. The S&P 500 is still going to come down. It is going to come crashing down. This is just a rally. It's a bear market. Listen, I don't want you to get caught up and listen to these people on Twitter and on TikTok and on YouTube gaslighting y'all, gassing y'all up. You please, for the love of God, I'm showing it to you because we have to take advantage of the bullish momentum. It just makes sense to do that. But please take caution. Some of the best charters, some of the best business people in the world, best investors in the world are telling us that the markets are going to crash. So I see it. I know. This is where you got to be disciplined. I'm telling you right now, man, listen, y'all know I got bread. I have to be disciplined. I'm looking at this damn thing and I'm like, shit, that trend line has been broken. It's go time. 50%. If you're going to go and take advantage of this bullish momentum, deploy 50% of your capital. Keep 50% on the sidelines. I'm not a financial advisor, but you understand I care about you, right? I'm showing you charts that people don't show you. They're just going to hype you up. I'm giving you this information so you can see it and honor it. Don't disrespect it. Don't disrespect that information right there. It could cost people a lot of money. All right, now let me show you this other chart. This is another chart I want to show you. This chart is bespoke. This is not a generic one. This is very bespoke what I'm about to show you. Let me pull it up for you real quick. When y'all see this one, y'all gonna be like, shh. Yeah, Calvin, we've been waiting on that one. Where's that one been? Logarithmic growth curve. Shee. I know. Listen, I'm gonna show you the logarithmic growth curve. And when y'all see this, y'all gonna be like, oh my gosh, Calvin, damn it. This is the oh damn it moment right here. Let me show you what we're getting ready to look at here. I'm showing you the generic chart first. When I say generic, this is the, let me tell this little joke. This is the stepped on version, okay? The information that I'm about to share with you here before I show you my custom stuff, this is the generic stepped on stuff. It's been cut with baby powder. It's not Denzel Washington's blue magic, okay? So let me show you the generic cut stepped on version of the information first, okay? We're looking at this, all right? This is pretty serious. This is the Bitcoin rainbow chart. It basically tells you where smart money is and where dumb money is. I see y'all laughing. It's Denzel Washington, this stepped on. All right, let me show you what I'm talking about here. Bitcoin down here, if you're buying Bitcoin in a bear market, which is down here, right? See that 2012? Bitcoin was like $3, $4. This is smart money. It runs up in a bull market. It goes from $3, $4 to $1,200 and some dollars. Smart money, dumb money. Market resets itself. We're back into a bear market. I'll tell you how long this takes when I get to my ebook. You could get a Bitcoin right here back in 2015 for about $200. Bear market, smart money, people buying right here. The market runs up to 19,500, dumb money. Smart money, dumb money, okay? The market resets itself back into a bear market. You could have got Bitcoin for around about $3,000, right? Smart money, buying crypto in the bear market. Runs up in the bull market of 2021, Bitcoin hits $68,000. Smart money, dumb money. Look at where we are right now. We are still here. If you're not paying attention to these colors, it tells you that blue is basically a fire sale, okay? Green is buy signal. Light green is an accumulation signal. This green is telling you that it's still cheap, okay? Look at where we are right now. We're just now approaching back up to this blue line, this blue color, which is still basically a fire sale. Crypto is still dumb dirt cheap right now. Smart people are acquiring crypto right now. It's still dumb cheap right here. You see that? When this thing runs back up in a bull market of 2025, which is going to be somewhere over here, Bitcoin is going to be somewhere between $100,000 and $800,000. We don't know what it's going to do because we don't know if it's going to hit red, or if it's going to hit orange, or if it's going to top out at yellow or somewhere. But I'm telling you, in 2025, during the bull market, Bitcoin is going to be somewhere between $100,000 and $800,000. You'll be wishing you bought that shit down here in this bear market. I'm telling you, smart money, dumb money, smart money, dumb money, smart money, dumb money, smart money, dumb money, 2025. Smart people are buying crypto right now. All right, that's the generic chart. Stepped on, cut with baby powder, okay? Let me show you that blue magic. This is the Denzel Washington version of that. This is done on the logarithmic growth curve, but if you know people like me, we pull it up on the real chart, meaning on TradingView. We're looking at Bitcoin on Bitstamp, the OG exchange, which shows us Bitcoin's history as far back as it can possibly go. If you look at Bitcoin on Binance or Coinbase or whatever, you can't get the whole history. This is the OG exchange, Bitstamp, and we're looking at it on the logarithmic growth curve. That means these are the real numbers. Now let me show you this. I have this drawn out because it's custom. This is very bespoke. I put this together. I am looking at what we like to call, y'all seeing this? I'm looking at Fibonacci's. If you ever see Bitcoin on this purple line, on this purple Fibonacci, on the logarithmic growth curve, This is the dirt cheap part. You can't get it no cheaper than that. That was back here in 2012. That's when I was showing you this one right here. But see how this one just shows you that it was a above kind of right there, and it didn't quite get down to the basically a fire sale. The logarithmic growth curve over here with the pure uncut shows you that it was literally on the purple line. Bitcoin was down here at about $5. You see that? $5 in 2012. The market runs up. Bitcoin runs up into a bull market and runs up to about $1,200. If you want to be exact, you go here to this top candle right here and it tells you $1,151. So the shit went from $5 to $1,151. People got rich right there. I didn't get a chance to get that market. Market crashes back down. And you see it coming crashing down, back to a bear market. Look at that, 2015. This was the absolute bottom of the market. You see that little wick right there? That green candle? Let me blow it up for you because it doesn't look like it's big, but it is. Look at that candle. You see it? This was the bottom of it right here. Y'all see? Let me move it out the way. Let me show it to you. $197. Bitcoin was $197, and it was $197 on Monday, the 24th of August 5th, 2015. Let me show you what it did from there. That was your bear market. It runs up from that $100 and something dollars, under $200, it runs all the way up here to 19,000 something dollars, 19.5. You see it? If you look up here and you see that candle right there, it actually tells you that it was $19,646. You see it? Right there. From $197 to 19.6. Jesus. Right? You come crashing down. This was the COVID crash, March of 2020. Bitcoin fell down to about $3,900. You see that? From $3,900, it rallied up. It rallied up and it topped out here. Look at this. $67,000 was the true top of Bitcoin. But no, Calvin, it was $68,000. Let me show it to you over here. Let me go and show it because you got it wrong. Click right there on the Bitcoin chart. And if you go right here, you can see that there's a double top right there. And the second top right there is like $68,000, $69,000. That was not the real top. If you have Glassnode and an on-chain analysis, I'm telling you, I'm looking at the logarithmic growth curve. The actual top of the market was in April. I can see it on the logarithmic growth curve. My OGs can appreciate that because we're not getting generic information now. We're getting the pure uncut Denzel Washington Blue Magic. Is that true? That was your true top back in April. This was a false top. This was retail pumping the market up. Real players took their money out of the market in April. That is a fact. Let me flip my camera around before I show you where we are right now. Is that true? OGs, holler at me. For anybody that understands how to chart, the information that I just gave them, is that real? That's OGs only right there, I'm telling you. The real top for Bitcoin in 2021 was April. It was not November. Just want to make sure you understand that. Now let me turn my camera back around. Look at what we're looking at here. I've been charting this. Remember, these are Fibonacci's, and Bitcoin being on this purple line is basically dirt cheap. It is a fire sale. Look at where we are right now. If you're asking me, have you missed it? If you ask me, did you miss the bottom? Even if you missed Bitcoin hitting 15,000 or whatever, asking me, did you miss the bottom is insane. We're nowhere near this bottom Fibonacci. Look at where we are. If you're not grabbing crypto right now and you're serious about this, you are bullshitting. I'm showing you that we're let me show you how far away from this actual Fibonacci we are. From here to this Fibonacci line, which is right here, we're about 100 and some % away from actually being in what we like to call basically a fire sale. You're so far below this Fibonacci, this is a gift from God. I'm serious. If you've been waiting to change your life, investing in cryptos right now, this is a gift. You've been waiting for it. There it is. I'm showing it to you. I'm telling you. We are not, you see it right here and it looks generic. You see it, look, this is why this is a generic chart. You see that it was down here and you see that we're approaching it back up and we're basically touching the purple line. And you say, oh, it's basically a fire sale. It's time to buy some Bitcoin now because it's basically cheap. This is the real chart. I'm telling you that shit is dirt cheap. We're nowhere near this purple line. Is that right? I got some more stuff to, listen, before I go further, man, I need some double tapping the screen, some fire emojis. I'm telling you, you have an opportunity of a lifetime. Still, if you missed 15,000 Bitcoin, 15,500, you are still in the game. You still in the game. $23,000 Bitcoin is nothing. I'm telling you, Ethereum is still $1,600. Cardano still 37 cents. Polygon Matic is still $1. Gala is still 5 cents. You still winning. You didn't miss nothing. Don't let these people tell you that. You still good. I want to make sure my audience knows this. Oh my God, I got to put everything in. I got to go crazy. Calm down, yo. You still in the game. You got plenty of time. This is why my audience love me, man. Now let me show you what else we got. This is good stuff. I'm telling you right now. Chalks up as really, really good stuff. Let me show you something else that y'all need to see. I was tracking this thing, right? As we started falling down, you can see, and this is when it happened here, back in November of 2021, we started falling down in a bear market. This is a falling wedge. Ladies and gentlemen, let me explain something to you. You do not want to see falling wedges. We started falling down when we were supposed to stay inside of this wedge, and this wedge would have taken us all the way down here to my $12,000 to $14,000 Bitcoin. I still think we're coming down here, but we're seeing some different stuff here. We fell down past this falling wedge, meaning we lost support. Look, this line up here is resistance. This line right here is support. You can see it. As we came falling down here, there was support there, rally back up, resistance, rally down, support. Then we messed around and lost support. Oh, Lord. That was crazy, because when you lose support, now the support turns into resistance, meaning we came crashing down and tried to rally up and got rejected. Resistance, right? Consolidation, resistance. Right? Consolidation, resistance, crash, consolidation. Look at what the hell is happening right here. I drew this line and I told my audience, because we fell out of this falling wedge, I drew a new trend line here. And that trend line was showing support back here. Boom, 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 boom. Right? And since we crashed down here, that was support. I told my audience, we're rallying back up. I said, if we get rejected here again, you're going to continue to crash down here and you're going to find yourself in this red box sooner than later, right? Because it's not going past this support line. This is major support. You see that? But look what happened. We rallied up and we didn't get rejected. We flew past this damn thing, getting back into the falling wedge, flew past the falling wedge, didn't get rejected, and we have now printed a candle outside of the damn falling wedge. This is uncharted territory. Listen, I don't have anything for you guys. If I had something, I would tell you. I don't have nothing for you. Listen, I'm turning my camera around right now. I gotta sit back and watch to see what the hell Bitcoin is gonna do. I don't have anything for you. It literally blew past the falling wedge, blew past support,